What's going on, guys? Well, Chelsea back again with another video for you guys. Now, less than 24 hours ago, Chelsea drew 0-0 against Manchester United at Old Trafford, of course. What I'm going to be doing is giving you guys my talking points from the game, what I learned from the game, and also general Chelsea news around the club. So if you guys enjoy my content, smash that like button. Let's get at least 300 likes. Subscribe if you're new here. Hit the one notification. It's all free if you do all this stuff. It helps out the channel so much, which is why I ask you guys to keep liking, keep subscribing, and help me get to that 18k subscribers. Appreciate all the support. Comment on all the topics. Let me know your thoughts as always. But yeah, it was an interesting take from the game, in my opinion. The mix of opinions in terms of positives and negatives, but we'll get into all of that. Now, I just want to say, yesterday's review that I put out, I was talking about Maguire's wrestling against Azpilicueta. I don't know if it was an RKO, I don't know if it was wrestling, I don't know, you guys can describe what it was basically. But we had confirmation from the Standard after the game that it was looked at by the PGMOL, confirmed that the incident was checked, and VAR decided the on-field decision was correct. Can you believe that? Can you believe, apparently it was actually reviewed, okay, and they said there was no issue with the referee's decision and VAR. I don't know what to say anymore. I told you guys, I don't think the problem is the system. I think the problem is the people. The people behind the system are the problem. They need to go, okay? Because if that's not a penalty, and that's not looked at properly, then the game's finished. The game's lost, okay? Okay, who cares about whether Chelsea should have won? United should have won, whatever. Forget about that. I'm talking about actual morals of the game right now. Ethically, this should have been a penalty, regardless, and that could have changed the game, could have opened up the game, could have made United attack a lot more, could have seen a more open, a more entertaining game that everyone wants to see, okay, because realistically, it was a boring game, 0-0, okay, and that could have changed it. I'm just lost, like, as people put it up as well, question what's happening with this, like, what, can you get away with that nowadays? I've seen Bruno Fernandes try to do the 360 turn where he failed it and actually got a penalty out of it. But Azpi's, getting choked right now. Congratulations to KB, by the way, 29-0, retired as well. Greatest, person in the era in that sport, of course, as well. So congratulations to him. I would have hoped to see him do 30-0, but hopefully he might return one day. Who knows? But enjoy your retirement, boss. But yeah, like I said, the VAR. Just don't know where it's gonna go from now on. It's just getting worse and worse and worse. Chelsea fans, I know there's a campaign against us since years, decades. Mourinho talked about it many times, but it's never been this bad. It's never ever been this bad. So that's one thing that we've learned basically. Well, we've kind of taken further with the issue. So 6 years ago, Mendy, the Chelsea goalkeeper, was unemployed seeking work at a job centre. Today he's a starting keeper at Chelsea Football Club. 2 clean sheets in his first 2 Premier League games. The last goalkeeper to do that was Petr Cech in 2004 August. So we've come a long way. Czechs recommended this goalkeeper to Chelsea and Frank Lampard, and it's been a treat. It's been amazing. I forgot how it feels to have a fantastic goalkeeper that can do all the basics, that can save us from losing towards the end, okay? He made 4 vital saves, 74% pass accuracy, man of the match, back-to-back clean sheets. Okay, for me, I know some people might say it's just an average performance. We should be expecting this from our goalkeeper. We've had Kepa for the last 2 years, okay? The first season that he was here, he done really well. The second season under Frank Lampard, question marks need to be asked. I backed the man, I supported the man. I said don't abuse him, no mental health issues, don't take it to the next level, just criticise his play. I don't think everything was his fault, which is why we brought in another goalkeeper regardless, that Petr Cech has recommended. So we need to think about it. Kepa was about 15 million his value, okay, before we even brought him. Because we panicked we had to buy him for that much money, £72 million. And this is Chelsea's, fault basically. It's not just the player's, goalkeeper's fault, it's the club's fault as well. We all have to take equal blame on it. And sometimes it might not work for Kepa. If he doesn't bounce back from this, good luck to him. He might get a loan out and go somewhere else and get that confidence to come back and challenge for the first team spot maybe. But right now, Mendy doing all the basics, the saves from Rashford, from Mata, from Rashford at the end. All these things, okay, he had, the position was all covered, except for the mini heart attack that he gave us from the back pass. Other than that, every single thing was perfect about his game. For me, I did say Thiago Silva was man of the match, but that was I basically planned to save Thiago Silva before the save from Rashford at the end. Okay, I think that save from Rashford at the end, that would have been the goal if that was Caballero, if that was Kepa, maybe if that was Czech, that would have been a save. But Mendy done a really good job for Chelsea fans, and this is what we want to see. You know, imagine, like, he was unemployed 6 years ago, man. He never gave up, and this is what I love about the man. Okay, and hopefully he can become a proper star for Chelsea. Right now, 2 clean sheets in the league. Amazing, man. Amazing. I'm looking forward to seeing a lot more. Now, Thiago Silva against Manchester United, 94% pass accuracy, 95 touches, 6 clearances, 2 blocks, 2 interceptions, 2 tackles, 8 out of 12 accurate long balls. This guy was picking balls left, right, centre. I really enjoyed his game. So I was telling my brother, a Tottenham fan, yesterday that he was our best player, you know, at the time, what I saw. And he just laughed at me thinking that he's not going to make it well in the Premier League for some reason. I don't know. Maybe because he's 36 and he might have lost all his pace or something. But I'm telling you now, these little things that he done in the box to defend Cavani in the box. I don't know if you lot saw it towards the end, Cavani getting into the box. Cavani is an actual proper striker, okay? He could have got 1 or 2 goals yesterday on his debut. He nearly scored within 5 seconds of his debut. But what I saw from Thiago Silva was reading the game, understanding years of experience at the back to block those interceptions, if you know what I mean. So I think if that was Zuma, if that was Christensen, if that was Rudiger, if that was Tomori, I think Cavani could have got in, and it was a 50-50 chance to get into the front post. You know those quick shots that come in straight into the box and then boom, it's a goal. That's what like you see on FIFA basically. It's one of those chances, and I feel like Thiago Silva doing all these basics for Chelsea puts in a lot more confidence in the back to do a lot better as a team. Now, we could talk about Reece James, as you know, fantastic game yesterday. The crosser, we need to put those chances away. I'm surprised we didn't put the chances away, but it is what it is. I hope he's rewarded very soon by doing these crosses more often. Now, Azpilicueta, fantastic defending. I feel like everyone in defence done really well. Of course, we get the clean sheet, there's no issues, of course. So, Thiago Silva for me has given us that confidence to go and defend and get those clean sheets and provide a lot more confidence in Frank Lampard. Now we just need to focus on offensively. Now at the back, when Chilwell, Zuma, Thiago Silva has started with Mendy, our record is 3 games, 3 clean sheets and only 6 opposition shots on target. You know, for me, just getting 1 clean sheet was a massive thing, but to have 3 clean sheets within this team, I think Frank Lampard knows his best, you know, back line now with the goalkeeper. So I'm looking forward to see Ben Chilwell, Thiago Silva, Mendy. I think Azpi has to start every single game as well, our captain. I feel like these guys know how to communicate together. I know obviously with English it doesn't look too perfect right now, but I think on the pitch they just understand how it works together. Okay, even set pieces, I'm a bit more calmer now, and especially with Mendy in goal, I'm a lot more, you know, comfortable. That's what I can say. You know, Mendy in goal for me was, I was worried when he first came. I thought, okay, we didn't really buy, you know, the top keeper in the world, but this is someone that Petr Cech knows. So he must be watching him for many years. Our former coaches were watching him as well. So it looks like, you know, they know a lot more than us and me, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm just a guy, just like you guys, watching on the screen. I don't see how these guys trade. I don't see anything like that. So at the end of the day, it's our opinions. Okay, no one's right, no one's wrong. But when we want actual, you know, real experience advice, we have to look at the people that are watching these guys, of course. So Petr Cech definitely knows what he's recommended. I feel like they've done a very good job at the back, and now it's time to fix the front. Okay, we have to get them to gel. Pulisic, Timo Werner, Hakim Ziyech. Hakim Ziyech has to start next game, of course. I think the next 6 games, Chelsea have to win those games to build that confidence throughout the entire team, not just the back. Throughout the entire team, we have to win those next 6 games. And there's no questions to why we can't win those 6 games. There's no big teams, okay? And I'm talking about all competitions, by the way. So I'm talking about the Cup, I'm talking about Champions League. We have to win these games, okay? It's so important that Chelsea kick on from all this. We play Liverpool, we play United now. It's time to move on. It's time to focus. It's time for Frank Lampard to step up and show us what we're capable of. And I said to you guys, it's not even a sprint, it's a marathon, okay? This is why I'm telling you, the next 6 games, we have to build on it and get better as a team. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you smash that like button. Let's get at least 300 likes. Subscribe if you're new here. Hit the notification. Tune in daily. I don't know when I'm next on doing a video. Probably tomorrow for the preview for Champions League. But if you guys can, keep tuning in every day, man. I try my best always. But yeah, 10 minute gang, you lot know how it goes. 3, 2, 1, peace. Take care all. Have a lovely weekend.